Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called The Dangers of Breaking No Contact. Now, I felt it was important to do this video because I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys lately about either you screwed up and broke no contact, or you're wondering what the harm in breaking no contact really is. And first, you have to understand that no contact is really for you, so you can begin to heal and detach, because you nor anyone else knows what's going to happen in the future, so it's really best to begin letting go. A nice byproduct of no contact is that sometimes your ex feels that they're missing you, and maybe they made a mistake in breaking up with you. I mean, there's no guarantee that they're going to miss you and reach out, but it could happen. I would say in my own experiences, roughly 50% of the time, an ex has come back to me after I've implemented no contact. I've always used no contact after a breakup. I mean, long before there was even a name for it. And in terms of an ex missing me or wanting to work things out or give it another go, I would say about half the time it has worked. However, it has worked for me 100% of the time in terms of moving on. But no matter what the circumstances are, short of you being the one who ruined the relationship and ended up hurting her in some way, you do not want to break no contact. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing the dangers of breaking no contact and why you should absolutely not do it. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and to the point, really just 1 to 2 paragraphs max. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time to read through it, as I get a lot of emails from you guys. Especially lately, I've been getting slammed with emails from you guys. But I will get back to you as soon as I can in either a video response where I keep your personal information private, or a written response. But I do have to take care of my paying clients first. So if you're just a little patient, I'll get back to you usually within a week or so. Though lately it may be a little longer just because I've gotten so many emails, but I will get back to you. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, or you want to dive deeper into your situation, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com. Click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching that includes weekends and holidays, and I also offer bi-weekly and monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. And additionally, I offer 1-hour phone coaching for my U.S. clients. Now, if you're outside of the U.S., I will have something for you guys in the future in terms of phone or Skype coaching, but for right now, email coaching is the way to go. And I will post a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. Now, outside of what I just mentioned about how no contact is really for you and so you could heal and begin to move on, a lot of you don't fully understand what no contact communicates to your ex, or even if it's just some girl that's jerking you around, like maybe she pulled away a little bit for you, or some girl maybe you just have begun dating and she's a little unsure about you. Even you not saying a word is communicating a message, and especially women understand this, since the way they communicate is much more subtle and indirect, and you're kind of speaking in their language. So she knows that your no contact is actually a message to her without you having to actually say it. In fact, if you try to explain it to her with your words and using your logic, it would more than likely fall on deaf ears, but only really because it's not going to register the same way as you eliciting some sort of emotion in her. And this is communicating to her your emotional strength, your self-respect, and your confidence. And if you were acting weak and insecure and needy during the relationship or even in the breakup, she's going to be expecting you to continue with your groveling and your supplication. And by you going into no contact, you're kind of changing her perception of you just a bit, to the point where she's starting to think that maybe she made a mistake. She's going to be second guessing her decision to end things with you and starting to think that maybe she misjudged you. But this is only if she still has some feelings for you, because once she's done with you, she's done. I mean, women, a lot of times, they will hold on till the bitter end, that last piece of thread of hope and love, just hoping that things will turn around. But once that thin thread breaks, she is done for good, and there's just no turning back. However, you're never going to know for sure unless she reaches out to you. And this could take days, this could take weeks, it could take months, and sometimes it could even take years. You just never know. I mean, that's why it's so important for you to begin to move on. I mean, you can't put your life on hold for a maybe. And you also want to be working on some radical self-improvement during this no contact period. I mean, you want to be prepared for if and when she does finally reach out to you, because if you haven't made the changes, at first she may be happy to be in your presence again and talking to you again and seeing you again. But if you haven't really made the changes yet, you're going to run into the same old issues all over again, and you're going to end up breaking up again. And then you're going to go through this whole thing all over again. And let me tell you something, it's no picnic to do it once, but imagine doing this 2 or 3 times. You're going to go through all that heartbreak and anxiety and wondering if she's going to call you again, wondering if it's over again. And it's just a terrible ordeal to go through one time, let alone 2, 3, 4 times. But the reason why you should absolutely not break no contact for any reason, and that includes birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, or anything similar, is because she needs to have the time and space to not only miss you and realize that maybe she made a mistake by breaking up with you, but she also needs to get to the point where she feels that unless she does something about it, she may lose you forever. And this is typically where she will get to that point, that breaking point, where she is going to make some sort of move and hopefully reach out to you. But if you break no contact, you're essentially reassuring her that she still has you, and you're going to be starting all over again at square one. So you don't want to break no contact for any reason unless you hear from her first. And in the meantime, just stay focused on self-improvement and indulging in your passions, because this is going to help keep your mind distracted from her a little bit, but it's also going to help rebuild your confidence. And you'll slowly begin to feel better. And if and when she finally does contact you, you're going to be that much better of a man. And just as a side note for my female viewers, this is really the same thing for you. If you're going through a breakup and you're in no contact with a guy who has broken up with you, this is really all the same situation for you. And just so you guys know, it's completely fine to still want your ex. You just have to show them that they're not needed, especially for women. Women, they love to be wanted, but they despise being needed. In fact, I just did a video not too long ago on that very topic, which you should check out if you haven't yet. So if you guys have found this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I would also really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it, so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I will also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.